Welcome to Dreamy Tales, a place where gentle, relaxing stories will guide you into a deep sleep. On this channel, we'll be sharing soothing stories to help you unwind and forget the worries of the day. If you enjoy these peaceful moments, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you won't miss any of our bedtime tales. Let's create a space of relaxation together each night. Now, before we dive into tonight's story, let's take a few moments to relax your body and mind. Find a comfortable spot to sit or lie down. Gently close your eyes and take a deep breath. Inhale slowly, feeling the fresh air filling your lungs, and slowly exhale, letting the tension in your body gradually melt away. Repeat this 3 more times. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more relaxed and ready to enter the magical world of stories. Now, loosen your shoulders, gently massage your face, and release any remaining tension. Pay attention to any areas in your body that still feel tight, maybe in your neck, back, or legs, and gently let them relax. Next, we'll do a short guided visualization. Imagine yourself in a beautiful garden under the night sky, with the soft moonlight shining down. You can hear the rustling of leaves in the breeze, the sound of water flowing gently in the distance. Feel the cool breeze brushing against your face. Now that your body and mind are relaxed, let's step into tonight's story. But before we begin, remind yourself that you deserve these moments of relaxation, and let go of all worries as you listen to each word. And now, as you are fully relaxed, let's begin our journey into tonight's tale. Allow my words to guide you into a world of dreams and serenity. Relax and listen slowly. Eamon was a strikingly handsome young man, revered throughout his homeland for his unparalleled prowess in battle. He stood out, not only as one of the mightiest warriors, but also as one of the most courageous and intelligent among his peers. His reputation as a formidable fighter was matched by his strategic mind, making him an invaluable leader in every skirmish and campaign he led. On this particular morning, Eamon found himself traversing the dense emerald forest that stretched endlessly across the landscape of Éire. He rode atop his sturdy steed, a loyal horse named Brigid, whose strong legs carried them swiftly through the underbrush. Accompanying Eamon was his band of men, known collectively as the Valar. These men were not just followers, they were his brothers in arms, each one embodying bravery and strength. The Valar looked up to Eamon with unwavering respect and trust, recognizing in him a leader who was as compassionate as he was formidable. Every morning, Eamon cherished these rides through the forest. For him, they provided more than just physical exercise. They offered a sanctuary of peace and a chance to gain perspective on the challenges that lay ahead. The rhythmic sound of Brigid's hooves against the soft forest floor was a comforting melody, allowing Eamon to connect deeply with the nature of his homeland. Éire, with its wild green expanses and ancient trees, was a land rich in history and mystery, a place Eamon had never left, remaining steadfast in its embrace all his life. This was ancient Éire, a realm where legends were born and nature's beauty was untamed. Nestled in the North Atlantic Ocean, on the far western fringes of Europe, Éire was a land where the wild and the mystical coexisted harmoniously. The forests were alive with the whispers of ancient spirits, and the mountains stood as silent guardians of countless secrets. Eamon had grown up amidst these wonders, his childhood filled with adventures that instilled in him a profound respect for the land and its lore. The story I am about to share with you is one that has been passed down through countless generations of Éire's people, For hundreds and thousands of years, storytellers have recited this tale, weaving it into the cultural fabric of the land. It journeyed from village to village, settlement to settlement, ensuring that each retelling preserved the essence of Eamon's remarkable journey. In the evenings, under the glow of flickering torches, the locals would gather around the fire, their faces illuminated by the flames as they listened intently to the traveling bard's rendition of this timeless legend. Now, I present to you my version of this enduring narrative. Eamon's love for his homeland was boundless. He had grown up running through these very woods, every tree and every blade of grass holding memories of his youth. He knew every nook and cranny, every little animal that called this place home. Seasons changed around him, each bringing its own beauty and transformation. He watched the leaves turn from vibrant green to fiery red and gold in autumn, the air filled with the crisp scent of fallen leaves and the promise of change. Winter brought a blanket of snow that silenced the forest, while spring awakened the land with bursts of color and life. Yet, his favorite season was autumn, or as the locals called it, the fall. The rich palette of colors, the different smells in the air, and the gentle transition from the warmth of summer to the chill of winter captivated his senses and filled his heart with joy. On this particular late summer morning, as Eamon surveyed the forest from atop Bridget, he noticed a figure in the distance. At first, it was just a silhouette against the brightening sky, but as the figure drew closer, Eamon realized he was witnessing something extraordinary. It was the most beautiful woman he had ever seen. She rode a horse with grace and elegance, her presence commanding yet serene. Her hair flowed like a cascade of midnight waves, and her eyes sparkled with an otherworldly light. Their eyes met, and in that moment an unspoken connection formed between them. Eamon found himself unable to look away, captivated by her beauty and the mystery she embodied. Time seemed to stand still as the leaves rustled gently in the morning breeze. Eamon's men exchanged uncertain glances, unsure of how to react in the prolonged silence that enveloped them. The anticipation hung heavy in the air, a palpable tension that left everyone on edge. Finally, breaking the stillness, the woman spoke, her voice melodic and soothing. "Eamon," she began, her words carrying the weight of destiny. "My name is Aisling. I come from the enchanted land of Tir na Nog. You and I are destined to share our lives together in great happiness. I know you already love me, and I love you as well. Come with me now, and we shall live together happily ever after in Tir na Nog." Eamon could scarcely believe what he was hearing. The woman before him radiated an aura of magic and grace that made her seem otherworldly. He felt an undeniable pull, recognizing deep within himself that this woman was indeed his destiny. Her presence resonated with a part of him that he had always known existed, but had yet to fully understand. Yet, with this revelation came the harsh reality of what accepting her invitation would entail. He would have to leave behind his loyal men and the family he held dear. The thought weighed heavily on him, but he knew that destiny awaited him beyond the horizon. Without hesitation, Eamon rode to his ancestral castle, the stronghold that had been in his family for generations. The journey there was filled with a mix of emotions: sadness for the farewells he would have to bid, gratitude for the life he had led, and a hopeful anticipation for the future that Aisling promised. At the castle, he found his parents, the pillars of his strength and support. With a heavy heart, he shared his decision to follow Aisling, explaining the destiny that awaited them both. His parents, though saddened by his departure, understood the importance of his journey and blessed him with tears of joy and sorrow. Next, Eamon gathered his men, the Valar, who stood by his side through countless battles and victories. He addressed them with heartfelt words, expressing his gratitude for their loyalty and friendship. "My brothers," he began, his voice steady but filled with emotion. "Today I embark on a journey that destiny has called me to. It is with a heavy heart that I leave you. But know that your strength and courage have made me the leader I am. Continue to protect our land and each other as you always have." With their farewells complete, Eamon and Aisling mounted their horses once more and set off together. Their path took them over majestic mountains that pierced the sky, alongside winding rivers that sparkled in the morning light, and through the breathtaking landscapes of Éire. The land was a tapestry of vibrant greens and earthy browns, each vista more beautiful than the last. As Eamon rode, his thoughts wandered to all he loved about his homeland, the poetic spirit of its people, the unwavering kindness they extended to one another, and the unparalleled beauty of the land itself. Éire was unlike any other place in the world, wild and verdant, rugged, and shaped by the relentless ocean winds. Their journey soon brought them to the coastline, where the Atlantic Ocean met the land with crashing waves and misty spray. The rain began to fall softly, adding a rhythmic patter to the sounds of their galloping horses. They reached a stunning beach on Aire's southwest coast, where the meeting of land and sea created a scene of ethereal beauty. Standing at the water's edge, they looked at each other, their eyes filled with understanding and love. They knew, in their hearts, that they were making the right choice. Feeling safe and deeply connected, Eamon and Aisling shared their first kiss as the rain washed over their joyful faces. It was a moment of pure bliss, a testament to their love and the journey that had brought them together. This kiss was not just a symbol of their union, but also a seal of their commitment to one another, a promise to face whatever challenges lay ahead as a united front. Mounting their horses once more, Aisling urged Eamon to follow her. To his astonishment, their horses began to gallop effortlessly across the ocean's surface. It was as if ancient Irish magic had been woven into their very beings, allowing them to traverse the water with ease. The rain continued to fall, and the waves rose high, sometimes cresting like mountains of water. Yet they felt entirely secure, empowered by the magic within them and the strength of their shared love. After a while, they reached another beach, but this one was unlike any Eamon had ever seen. The sand shimmered in a beautiful pink hue, and the water gleamed in deep turquoise. The rain had ceased, and the sky cleared, revealing the sun, a radiant beacon setting behind the ocean. "Welcome to Tir Na Nog," Aisling announced warmly, "your new home." They dismounted their horses and lay down on the soft pink sand, watching as the first stars began to twinkle in the twilight sky. The transition from day to night brought a sense of tranquility and wonder, as the sky transformed into a canvas of deep purples and shimmering lights. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers and the gentle sound of waves lapping against the shore. Soon, voices and music echoed in the distance, growing louder as the island's inhabitants approached. The locals carried candles, their faces illuminated by the flickering flames, and wore smiles of genuine happiness. They welcomed Eamon and Aisling with open arms, their hearts warmed by the arrival of the beloved Neve, Aisling's family member. The community's joy was palpable, a testament to the bonds that held them together. Aisling's parents greeted Eamon with open arms, treating him as their own son. Their acceptance was immediate and heartfelt, a reflection of the deep connections that defined their lives in Tir na Nog. That night, under the canopy of stars on the pink sand beach beside the turquoise waters, Eamon and Aisling were united in marriage. The ceremony was simple yet profound, a blend of traditional rituals and personal vows that bound their lives together. They built their first home on this magical beach, where they spent countless happy years together, their love growing stronger with each passing day. Eamon cherished Tir na Nog deeply. He relished swimming in its crystal-clear waters, the sense of community, and the unwavering welcome he received. He adored Aisling's parents, and most of all, he loved Aisling herself. Together they built a family and a life filled with love and joy, surrounded by the natural beauty and mystical energy of Tir na Nog. The land was a place of endless wonder, where the wildness of nature met the enchantment of ancient magic, creating a sanctuary of peace and happiness. However, as time passed, many years, Eamon began to feel a lingering longing for his homeland. One day, while walking along the familiar beach, he gazed out across the vast ocean and found himself yearning to see his family and friends back in Éire. The thought of his parents, his men, and the life he had left behind weighed heavily on his heart. He sought out Aisling to express his desire to return home, if only for a day, to ensure that his loved ones were safe and well. Aisling was reluctant to let him go, warning that he might never be able to return to Tir na Nog if he left. Her eyes reflected the fear of losing him, the man who had become her everything. Yet, Eamon was resolute in his decision. The bond he shared with his homeland was unbreakable, and he felt a duty to ensure the well-being of his people. After much discussion, Aisling presented him with a magnificent white horse, its coat gleaming like freshly fallen snow. "This is Seamus," she explained, "a magical steed that can carry you across the ocean to Éire. But heed my warning. Do not let any part of yourself touch the land. If you do, you won't be able to return." With a heavy heart, Eamon bid farewell to his family and to Aisling, embracing her tightly before mounting Seamus. As he rode, the horse began to glide effortlessly over the turquoise waters, moving swiftly into the Atlantic Ocean. The rain started to fall once more, and Eamon rode through the storm, over mountains and past rivers, until he finally arrived back in Éire. Upon reaching his family's settlement and his ancestral castle, Eamon was met with a haunting sight. What was once a thriving community was now abandoned, overgrown with moss and trees. His beloved home, the castle, stood in ruins, a silent testament to the passage of time. Confused and heartbroken, Eamon wandered the land in search of his people, but found no trace of them. The once vibrant settlement was now a ghostly echo of its former self. The laughter and voices of his family and friends reduced to whispers among the trees. Just as he was about to return to Tir na Nog, he noticed footprints leading down a narrow laneway. Curiosity piqued, Eamon decided to investigate, descending the laneway where he encountered a group of elderly men struggling to move a large rock obstructing their path. The men were determined, their faces etched with lines of age and perseverance as they pushed against the stubborn stone. Although Eamon was strong, he realized he couldn't dismount his horse. Instead, he leaned over as an angel, attempting to lift the rock with one arm. In his effort, he slipped and fell onto the soft earth of Éire. As he hit the ground, a surge of magical energy enveloped him. an incredible transformation began. Eamon aged 3 centuries in an instant, the years he had missed during his journey catching up with him all at once. The land of Tir Na Nog was a place where time stood still, preserving its magic and serenity. While Eamon had remained unchanged during his ride across the ocean, now that he was back in Éire, he experienced the passage of the years he had been away. The elderly men recognized the signs of his transformation and understood that Eamon didn't have long left. They carried him together to the summit of a mountain called Cora Patrek, where the legendary Saint Patrick resided. The climb was arduous, the path steep and treacherous, but their determination never wavered. Upon reaching the top, they found Saint Patrick, a figure of wisdom and grace, waiting for them amidst the rocky terrain. At the mountain's peak, Saint Patrick bestowed his blessings upon Eamon, guiding him to transition into another realm. The air was thick with the scent of pine and the sound of distant waves crashing against the cliffs below. Eamon, Saint Patrick intoned, his voice resonant with authority and compassion. Your journey has been long and fraught with sacrifice. You have answered the call of destiny, but now it is time for you to move on to another world. Some believe that Eamon's journey led him back to Tir Na Nog, the land of eternal youth and beauty. Others say that he and Aisling continued to ride the mystical ocean surrounding the enchanted island of Éire, their spirits forever intertwined with the magic of the land. Regardless of the truth, Eamon's legacy endured as a symbol of unwavering love and the magical bond between land and heart. This enchanting story of Eamon and Aisling highlights timeless themes of love, duty, and the inescapable pull of one's roots. It serves as a reminder of the profound connections we forge with our homeland and the sacrifices we make in the pursuit of destiny. Through the ages, Eamon's tale has been a source of inspiration, embodying the spirit of Éire and the enduring magic that lies within its ancient lands. Eamon's return to Éire was not just a physical journey, but a spiritual one as well. As he aged rapidly, he felt a deep sense of loss and confusion. The once lively settlement where he had grown up was now a desolate ruin, overgrown with nature reclaiming what was once hers. The castle, a symbol of his family's legacy and his own heritage, stood broken and abandoned. Questions swirled in his mind. Where had his people gone? What had happened during his absence? The land seemed to mourn the loss of its inhabitants, the silence heavy with untold stories and forgotten lives. Determined to uncover the truth, Eamon roamed the land, his heart aching with each step. He searched high and low, from the shadowed forests to the rugged mountains, but found no trace of his people. It was as if they had vanished into thin air, leaving behind only memories and ruins. Just as despair began to take hold, he stumbled upon a faint trail of footprints leading down a narrow laneway. His hope rekindled, Eamon decided to follow them, driven by a desperate need to find answers. Down the laneway, he encountered the elderly men he had met earlier, still struggling to move the large rock that blocked their path. Their presence was a comforting reminder of the continuity of life and the enduring spirit of the people. Despite their age, their determination was unwavering, a testament to their resilience and strength. Eamon, despite his own weariness, felt a surge of energy and decided to help. However, bound by the magic that held him, he couldn't dismount his horse. Instead, he leaned over the rock, channeling his strength through his arm. As he grasped the stone, his grip slipped, and he fell onto the soft earth below. The impact was not just physical, but also magical, triggering an extraordinary transformation. Eamon aged 3 centuries in an instant, the years he had missed flooding back into his existence. The land of Tir Nanog, a place where time stood still, had exacted its price. The elderly men, witnessing Eamon's sudden transformation, understood the gravity of the situation. They knew that Eamon's time was coming to an end, and that his journey was reaching its conclusion. With solemn determination, they carried him up the mountain to Cora Patrick, where St. Patrick awaited. The climb was grueling, each step a reminder of the passage of time and the inevitable fate that awaited Eamon. At the summit, amidst the rugged landscape, St. Patrick awaited them. The saint's presence was both awe-inspiring and comforting, a beacon of hope and guidance. "Eamon," St. Patrick spoke, his voice echoing through the mountain air. "Your journey has been one of love and sacrifice. You have answered the call of destiny, and now it is time for you to transition to the next realm." Eamon felt a sense of peace wash over him, a final release from the burdens of his mortal existence. St. Patrick's blessing was both a farewell and a passage, guiding Eamon to his next destiny. As he was blessed, Eamon felt himself being lifted, his spirit ascending to another world beyond the physical realm. The exact nature of this world remains a mystery. Some believe it was a return to Tir Nanog, while others think it was a continuation of his journey alongside Aisling in the magical waters surrounding Éire. Regardless of the specifics, Eamon's legacy lived on as a symbol of unwavering love and the deep connection between the land and its people. His story became a cherished legend, told and retold by storytellers who traveled from village to village, ensuring that the memory of Eamon and Aisling endured through the ages. Their love story was woven into the cultural tapestry of Éire, inspiring generations with its themes of destiny, sacrifice, and the enduring power of love. Eamon's tale serves as a poignant reminder of the bonds that tie us to our homeland, and the lengths we will go to protect and cherish those connections. It highlights the sacrifices made in the pursuit of love and the inevitable pull of one's roots, no matter how far one might wander. Through Eamon's journey, we see the embodiment of the human spirit's resilience and the timeless magic that resides within the heart of Éire. In the quiet moments of reflection, one can almost hear the echoes of Eamon's gallop across the mystical oceans, the sound of Seamus's hooves against the water's surface, and the harmonious blend of nature's sounds in Tir Nanog. The image of Eamon and Aisling riding together, their hearts united by love and their spirits intertwined with the land's ancient magic, remains an enduring symbol of the eternal connection between people and their homeland. Eamon's story is not just a personal journey, but a celebration of Éire's rich cultural heritage and the enduring magic that lies within its lands. It is a testament to the power of love, the importance of duty, and the inextricable link between the heart and the homeland. As long as the stories are told, Eamon and Aisling's legacy will continue to inspire and enchant, a beacon of hope and a reminder of the timeless bond that exists between people and the places they call home.